Dr.
Yes.
Vinod Kumar is presently the Director, Promotion Directorate at Indian National Space Promotion and Authorization Center, InSpace in short. InSpace is an organization which helps to develop Indian space ecosystem. In view of the growing space sector business across the globe and to harness the huge untapped potential that exists in the country in terms of human resource, technical acumen, it was advisable to enable the non-government entities to carry out independent space activities. In order to achieve this objective, the Union Cabinet, led by our Prime Minister, took the historic decision on June 2020 to open up the space sector and enable the participation of Indian private sector in space activities. To facilitate private sector participation, the government created InSpace, a single window, independent nodal agency that functions as an autonomous agency in the Department of Space, that is the DOS. Coming to our guest of honor for today, Dr. Vinod Kumar. Before joining InSpace, he was heading Geo Control Dynamics Design Division and working as Deputy Project Director at U.R. Rao Satellite Center, ISRO, Bangalore. He is also working as an Executive Secretary, the Astronautical Society of India. He is a fellow of the Institution of Engineers, India, and the Institution of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineers. He has developed autonomy for geosatellites, which have become the backbone of ISRO's fleet of spacecraft, including the Mars Orbiter mission. He has been awarded the ISRO Team Excellence Award in 2016 by His Excellency, former President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, for an in-orbit management of spacecraft operations. He was again chosen for Team Excellence Award in 2011 for GSAT-12 spacecraft AOCS design, development, and realization. Dr. Vinod is an alumnus of Indian Institute of Technology, Mumbai. He has over 36 publications in national and international reputed journals. So a very warm welcome to our organization today. So let me give you a brief about what our organization is and what it does. Millennium Mams is a not-for-profit organization founded in 1993 by our mentors, Mr. Vishnu Dhanuka and Sanjay Bhuania sir, with the sole motive of creating financial awareness and literacy amongst women. The organization has multiplied many-fold and has touched lives of over 6,000 women since then, giving them an opportunity to build financial acumen. The curriculum imparts knowledge through the study of current affairs and business dailies, analysis of balance sheets, AGM participation, global tracking of economic trends, and factory visits. We have chapters in Kolkata, Mumbai, and Bangalore, as mentioned by Meghna already. And we also invite stalwarts like you to our forum to increase our bandwidth of knowledge and information that you share with us for our studies, for our further studies. A very warm welcome to our forum, sir. So now I invite you for your presentation and your keynote speech, sir.
Thank you, madam. And first of all, let me thank Millennium Mams for kindly inviting. It's an honor to be among you. And I should thank my chairman in his space for giving me this opportunity. And thank you for long introduction. It's all, I will
So
share
this is nothing as compared to what you have done for the country.
We are trying, ma'am. Yeah. Whether my screen is visible, ma'am?
Yes, sir. It is visible, sir.
So really, I see a lot of interest among the madams. Really, I'm seeing that 77 plus participants are there. Really happy to see the enthusiasm among the ladies of the country. And certainly country has a bright future if that is the thing. And thank you once again. And a very nice topic you have given, the dawn of Indian space economy. Yes, you are very right. Earlier, ISRO was working, it developed a lot of technologies, and also what all it has developed, and we'll go through. Now it's the right time that Prime Minister Modi ji has taken a very visionary and bold step. I'll go through my slides. How much time I have?
Sir, you can take 10 to 12 minutes, sir, for your presentation.
Okay.
Sir,
Maybe
in
50.
case you want more, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Okay, sure. So this is the bit long presentation outline, but I will cover, they are for my reference only. But as you have given 15 minutes plus, I will 15, 20 minutes, I should be able to by 5 it is. Yeah. So I will not go through it, but it covers most of the things, basically how Indian space journey started and where we stand today. Then space sector reforms, what are the United Nations strategic goals, what are the opportunities in economy. My prediction for next 25 years, we call it Amrit Kal. So what are the international laws and treaties? Just for your information, that there are some governing bodies, and I'm sure there will be some ladies already working on law and this thing. If they want to have some opportunities, also are there. Then concluding remark anyway. So this is the slide, how we started and where do we stand. We have made a mammoth launch last year in 1963, how it used to go. So this is the kind of, this can take up to 6,000 kg. Another thing was this, Aryabhata was around 40 watt only power, now 14,000 watt. So there's a great increase in the power mass. The mass of the satellite 6,000 kg we can launch, and Aryabhata was just 360 kg. And you see another thing, see what kind of frugal technology in ISRO we have built. Our nation is very proud to have scientists who will come out with innovative solutions. When you want to do some RF test, we paid 150 rupees to the bullock card owner and carried out our test. And now we have state-of-art facilities. So this is the time, basically, what all we have developed. See, we call 3 streams in space: upstream, midstream, and downstream, where upstream is consists of launchers and satellite manufacturing, satellite operations, and downstream is the benefit to the common man, like downloading data and providing various kind of facilities to the common man of India or other countries as well. So this is the right time where we say that the Indian government performed the space sector reforms. If I see that space can be classified in 4 verticals, like space one, where it was astronomical observations. They are known as, by Aryabhata has done a lot of things. He was the first person in the world to tell that Earth is not the center of universe. He has carried out a lot of studies. We refer them today, and we had a first satellite. The space 2 was a race to space between US and Russia, and that led to the positive outcome of that race was the Apollo moon landing in 1969. Then came the aspect, this very costly business, let's unite and come together. So global cooperation and space application was the need of the hour, and it led to the manufacturing of International Space Station in 1998. Then came the paradigm shift, where new actors, new, I'll say, entrepreneurs entered into the space sector authorized by the government to carry out the commercialization of space activities. This was not done in India, but for the Prime Minister Modi, on June 24, 2020, he carried out the space sector reforms, where they formed the Indian National Space Promotion and Authorization Center. So the work of this, we enable the private entities to carry out end-to-end space activities. Earlier, these activities only government was doing. So with the formation of in space, any citizen of the country can participate in any vertical of space, be it launch vehicle activities, satellite manufacturing, payload data product and services, they can work. Our job is to promote them, to authorize them, to enable them, supervise them. And we are trying to act as a single window agencies. in space is assisted by in space board. It's an autonomous agency. Prior to 2020, Government of India has formed New Space India Limited. This is a commercial wing of ISRO. Now, our orbit is, which we say Samvardak, Samarthak, Pradikritak, Evam, Paryavekshak. These are the four roles which we define clearly. And Prime Minister has said clearly that in space is for space, for pace, and for ace. So that's the kind of speech which is expected from the Honorable Prime Minister. So with a vision, as I have told, that to promote, authorize, supervise, and enable private entities. So this is the just general, I would like to show you the general organization structure earlier, which was that this is Department of Space, where it is headed by the Chairman ISRO, who is the Secretary Department of Space, and he is the Chairman of Space Commission. So he acts as a driver. So accelerator, brake, clutch, he has all these three things, where the Space Commission, he formed the policy. As a Chairman ISRO, he implement them. And as the Secretary Department of Space, he regulates it. So then came the in space in 2020, wherein the new body in space was formed to authorize private entity reporting directly to the Prime Minister, of course, assisted by the Space Commission. This is our small organization structure where our chairman, Dr. Pawan Goenka, is heading it. He is advised by the Space Board. We have 3 directorate, promotion directorate, program management, and authorization directorate, technical directorate. And joint secretary for legal, finance, and administration matter, they are in place. Promotion directorate is headed by me and at Bangalore, and other 3 are at Ahmedabad. So as I told you, I will not waste much time. These charts I will share with you, where we have the 4 role. What we do? Promoter, we are establishing the vision and strategy for next decade under the guidance of Dr. Pawan Goenka. The work of the promotion is industry outreach, international outreach, engage students, develop syllabus for them. We have come out with the syllabus, adopted IITs, and other institutes are also in race. Enabler, what all we do? We enable them, access to ISRO facilities, infrastructure. We authorize them to carry out activities. We provide expert guidance through our in-space digital platform. That's the first point of landing in space. I will have one slide subsequently. So continuing, what are the verticals for collaboration supported by ISRO, championed by InSpace? We have various launch vehicle, PSLV, GSLV, Mark 3, the heavy vehicle, and SSLV, which was success last week itself, which is going to private sector. Then space sector, we have satellite and communication, navigation, Earth observation, space science. Space application, very innovative application you will see, and ISRO and India is going to for Gaganyaan launch to the low Earth orbit also, and promotion activities. Then I come to the, where are the applications? United Nations has some strategic development goal. There are 17 goals are set, and with 169 targets and 232 indicators. See, they are the kind of vision they have, that no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being for all, quality education, gender equality. See, these are the certain things with the space applications are possible to the use of the peace and justice and strong institution, partnerships. There are the many, these are good 17 areas where, and they are reviewing it. These were the targets to protect the biosphere, to develop the society, give the peace to all, equal opportunity for all. These are the some development goals which are being discussed at various international forums, and the progress is monitored by the international agencies. So applications, I think all of you may know that we have numerous communication satellite. Earth observation is the another great vertical where you have a lot of remote sensing application. I will say something. Navigation is not unknown to all of you. Know we don't ask anyone where we go. We ask Google. And Navig Map My India is using space tourism with the new thing, which is happening. Mining and recovery of nature, agriculture application, smart agriculture, e-governance, like to establish transparency, accountability, There are the many applications which are touching the life of common man. So you see digital banking, you see UPI Jam. In UPI transaction, did you ever thought that your maid will be having mobile and just pay me through online transactions? We use left and right. I'll tell you the what kind of transactions are happening in country. The statistics are world, we are number one. Once we do it. The smart mobility application, in which public transportation and how they are helping. Even tax evasion is being caught through space applications. The need of the country is to accelerate this so that it reaches to the common man. This should penetrate each and every last mile connectivity should happen with this space. But when we see the SATCOM penetration, you see the direct satellite phones in India is nil, whereas US has 2.1 million direct consumers. We have 0.29 enterprise consumers, 2.29, 2.6 million they have enterprises. Whereas we are 140 crore and US is 33. So I'm just showing this slide that there's a lot of scope where you all can help a country in some way or other. I can discuss many applications in detail, but I'm just touching blue, green, and digital economy from space. These are the three verticals which we thought that what is blue economy? Is the economy which is on sea through sea-based economy, like identifying the potential fishing zones. So very innovative application where some 6 lakh farmers are using, fishermen are using in this technology where it is from the space, it tells that, okay, to the fisherman, you go, there is the fishing catch, you need not waste time, go there and it is found there. So it is done with the chlorophyll content there and temperature monitoring by integrating the satellite data. Then it goes there, it is getting processed at ISRO stations as of now, and then scientists are analyzing it and guiding the fishermen to their at potential fishing zones. If in case of stress, he has to just press a button and the rescue team will reach him. These are the kind of facilities. Green economy for the minimum government and maximum governance. You see the crop insurance, intensification, soil health card, urban regeneration, clean India, watershed. There are many applications which are being, even at the leaf level, we can tell you from the space how much water, when you should go, what seed you should do. Tax evasion, we are catching it. It is given to income tax department by from the space data, whether his house was constructed, when it was constructed, or where he has really agriculture, they will take the benefits. What was the condition of his field that time? So even registry we are trying to do. In digital economy, you see the 88.4 billion digital payments in 21-22. This is the kind of thing. And you see 36 trillion rupees by 20.57 billion transactions are received in Q2 of last year. I'll get the latest detail, and there are the many other COVID apps. I did not discuss all these things. You are well aware. Here, all this can be done. But you see the ultimate aim, what is happening, how Apple, how Google, how Amazon is making money from digitally. Why can we do it? Yes, why can't? We need to capture this market, which money is going outside like anything. So, I need not explain this. These are the some buzzing, mind-blowing figures, $394.3 billion somewhere. You see by how Apple, how Google is making the money. I did not describe them further. Weather prediction from space. India has done a great job. We can now predict the weather from the space very accurately. I'll tell you, after joining the ISRO, we used to listen from the friends when I used to go to my village. They used to tell, yeah, you will tell something, and it never happens that time. You see, after 3D or insert 3D launch, the same village Pradhan calls me and tell, yeah, you are telling dot, this time rain comes. Now ISRO has done a great job. So these are the kind of things, instead of having different kind of this thing, Indian landscape is totally different. Somewhere drought will be there, somewhere temperature is high, less. So it's various kind of seasons is seas, but we have mapped it all. All database is available with the Ministry of Meteorological Department. And they predict it very accurately now, thanks to the new technology developed at ISRO. So there are the further needs to implement it. And now with the involvement of private sector, we know we can do much better things in this. And this is some of the slides, the current and future satellite systems which are planned and which have been working and providing service to the nation. GNSS, I think all you know that I want to just touch upon. GPS is known, GLONASS is also there, Galilean is European, Compass is Chinese, but our NAVIC has joined as a regional system. So shortly it is going to become global. Then we have augmentation system. Augmentation systems are basically used for safety of life applications where you need finer corrections to be applied so that the precision landing of aeroplane and other things happen. They are the local weather mapping system, just touching this. So this is just how GPS constellation work and how our our constellation of Saptarishi constellation of NAVIC works. It provides you accurate position better than GPS. And you know, we have a NAVIC time, which started on 22nd August 1999 midnight. At the start of NAVIC, we have some universal time. So it was ahead of 13 deep seconds. So we use it in correction. It works in standard positioning system and precise positioning system. So I mean to say that using this data from there, we can find the position of the satellite, position of the person, and we can use for the benefit of the mankind. Even I can, some of the students from BTech courses carried out this. I gave them some city image and some terrorist organization image that it is this house. Can you identify this in this cluttered image? But they did it. I was really proud and using the techniques. So these are the kind of areas where you can use the space data to detection what you want to see. But global positioning systems, so we are moving to visual positioning system, huge opportunity for all of you to work in this. So where you will give 3D, you will see the all around kaisi building hai, kahan kya hai, you can direct. So some space economy now and prediction, what all is happening. See, earlier foreign countries started reforms in 2000 or so, where around within 16 years, 347 industries were registered. India, you see, 2014, beyond that, there was one company only. Now we have, this number is for 2021, now we have 155 plus space startups and industry in this. You see how graph is moving. So we see that how people are registering at our around 500 we have reached already within 5-6 months from different categories, and how people are applying the application at any space digital platform. We have gone paperless, and where satellite launch vehicle, each category number is increasing by the day. 226 we have received till date. So it's a fast moving. Likewise, you see that earlier we didn't have foreign contribution in the economy of India, or it was just for the launch services from ISRO. But now you see how the investment is coming. Now you see that presently we have around, this number, it is around 150, $100 billion is the global economy in 2021. And now we have around $160 million. So see where it was $6 billion in 2019, now it has gone to $170 million. So it's going, Karu, and we are moving fast in this direction. Many people are coming to do. So what I mean to say in this slide, that during this time, how we can do? Can we make a $9 billion economy as of now, 675 in 2047? Yes, we should be able to do this with the participation of enthusiasts like Millennium Mams. Certainly we can. And to achieve this, we are working out, we are announcing shortly seed fund scheme for startups to grant and aid them, so that if they have a novel idea, come to us, we will support it. And after that, I know that the financial institutions and others will certainly take it forward. Now, to find the opportunities for you and all public, we are developing the decadal strategy and vision for Indian space sector. We have already started the work. 1 month is over. By March, you will get. So our target is 10% of the global share. That also is set by the government. Let us see how it goes. Now, the very important part comes that we should have the knowledge also. It's a specialized subject. So we worked under the guidance of our chairman. We designed a space technology minor course, which is adopted at IIT Madras. Next semester is approved for incorporation at IIT Bombay. And many other IIT and universities are coming keen to adopt this course. So this is another very innovative course covering all the verticals of space. And this is, I can tell you that IIT Madras, the moment they opened the registration, they have a class of 60. By the time they could disable this, 75 students already registered. So this is the kind of enthusiasm from the youngsters we are getting. Now to capture this, to add this with the practical knowledge, we have started the CANSET Student India competition. This was announced last year, June. So this June, we are giving them, we are going through comprehensive design review of these students. 80 plus teams started participation. Now we selected 54, now 40 teams have submitted review document. And we are starting, almost all are very happy and they want to participate. We are enabling them with the practical, and then we are starting certain more things for them, like rocket modeling competition and all. Now to do all this, you need not go anywhere, just visit our paperless inspace.gov.in. You are done, you reach your destination, you read there, register with us, register our organization. What help you want from us, we are there to help you. So this is the kind of thing. Now, some space law, I will just touch upon. There are certain UN treaties on outer space activities also. Why they are required? You see, what is the condition at geo belt? This is circular tube kind of belt is geo at 36,000 kilometers where communication satellites are placed. And you see how it is, if you see how the satellites are being placed and the number is increasing. The filings at the International Telecommunication Union is huge. 10 lakh filings have been reported there. So you see that in addition to this, some of the countries carry out some launches and they do Mission Shakti. We also did because our neighbors are not, if they have capability, we should not look behind. So they also create the space debris. So we have a lot of opportunity there also. I see it as a opportunity. You see how one collision happens in space, what happens, what kind of debris will be created in space. So the number will increase, but moving becomes difficult. So we have navigation technologies, people can work on this. So a very interesting slide is there. First is, I think, yeah, you see 1957, what was the space? So clean, 93, 2018. You can see that how we are crowding the space, but it is reaching to the common man. So to take care of these issues there, 1958, first discussion happened in outer space in UNGA on peaceful use of outer space. We are governed. In 59, there were 24 members, was 102 member now. India is a party to it, and we follow all the guidelines and treaties which have been formulated, like Outer Space Treaty, Rescue Agreement, if any astronaut is land in some others, how to take care of them, Liability Convention, if some failure happens, how to damage effects, Registration Convention, you're sending anything, the object should be registered, Moon Agreement, governing the activities of state on moon and outer celestial bodies. There are the many things which are happening. Conference on disarmament is happening. So I mean to say that there's a lot of agreement, but still there are some nations which they don't follow. They follow their own rules. So we also need to have our own space law to take care of such things. Why it is required, what is happening, undue impact on the astronomy, because astronomers are watching space, so their signal may get deflected. So what happened, their use should be such that our next generation should not say that, oh, our ancestors has used all the space, now we are not able to work even. So there are the certain theory like Kessler syndrome and In that, what happens if the number of objects in our orbit is very high and it's overpopulated? So what collision happens? It's natural to have, you can't avoid the collision. So these are the kind of thing, and then how debris will be formed, so further dangerous to even pass that orbit. I will just wrap up this with what will happen next 25 years. You may know someone that he is an astronaut. He may be your friend. Zero gravity experiment, new medical condition, new treatment. Space travel will be collaborative, multinational ventures. They will be going, okay, I'm going in space. I have returned from space. Deep space explorations will go in a big way. They are the space business models. Every business will be a space business. So all large multinationals are approaching us to enter into space. So this is showing that next decade itself, many things are going to happen. So space data comes back to Earth, we process, AI will be done. Certain thoughts we have put up from some journals, and this sustainability in space will benefit sustainability on Earth. Masters of Space Ecology will be offered at university. This already started. I'm pleased to tell that even UGC has contacted us to implement these courses. So I think that's all. Quickly, I could finish. Oh,
Thank you very much, Dr. Sab. Sir, it's a very noble thing that you are doing, bridging the gap between the common man and the government in the space domain, sir. This is what I could understand. And sir, from your in-space technology and your research and thing, government is benefiting, the common man is benefiting. And sir, most importantly, the youth, the startups, they will benefit. They have a new domain to work upon, wherein they will get proper guidance and facility from an organization like InSpace.
Yes, ma'am. So they are the just baby steps. We have started working, and अभी तक तो ठीक चल रहा है. Let's hope the momentum should increase. Yeah, great.
It will definitely increase, sir. So now I invite my Vice President Namita Mohanka to take the Q&A session forward from here.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm very excited to learn about this vast space and ready to take off into orbit and begin our space exploration with you. So I'm going to launch my first question. So you talked about, the startup culture and the number of startups that are actually entering into this space. I think 150 plus is what you were talking about. So what I actually want to understand, because this space is a very in its nascent stage, I wanted to understand in terms of the quality and the standard of applications that you are receiving. How do you evaluate it? And if you find gaps, how does InSpace then come in to bridge those gaps and build them to that level?
Very relevant question, madam. And I really see, for the first stop for any NG is our InSpace digital platform. They come there, they register. We do some checking that yes, they are good people. Then we ask them, okay, your registration is approved. Now you put up your proposal. So they'll put the proposal up on our website. We will see the proposal and assign an expert on that from our InSpace employees. They will study, they have discussion with them at which stage they are. There's a technology readiness level, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, where they are, they will assess it. So according to that, we will take him forward. Now, let's say it's at demonstration stage. Can he do the demonstration? So that analysis will be done. We have the team of experts from ex-ISRO, retired ISRO, and in service. They will evaluate this. And what is required? Okay, he need mentorship support. We'll give from our database mentorships. So they will start working with NG. If they have already set up, then we'll ask them, okay, put up application for authorization online. So they will put up authorization application, and we will authorize them as per that. But we support, evaluate them every time. Then liability, anything comes around, we take insurance and other things also from them. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. So I'd like to bring in our Stars Explorer, Pooja Agarwal, to ask her question.
Yeah, because,
Good afternoon,
please.
sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
So, space startups, space parks, and satellite manufacturing services will play a major role in boosting the Indian space economy, which is projected to grow at $12 billion by 2025, which is quite close, sir. Sir,
Yeah.
I would like to share your view, if you could share your view, and also how is the country moving forward towards it?
See, I have seen you, madam, one graph where it is going exponentially.
Right.
The numbers no one can say, but yes, estimate is positive. The direction is good. The efforts are in right direction, and the way people are coming, foreigners, investors, others people are coming. We are really excited, and we see it will go up. And certain models and this company will come. We can April, we can give some better figures, and yeah, it's positive, I'll say.
So because of the in space, it is possible to do.
Yes.
We can
Okay,
say
we can
that.
say because of government, we are just a कहते हैं माध्यम है जिसके द्वारा हो रहा है बस.
Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
it's up to the government. Yes, ma'am.
So next in line is Manjari from Bombay.
Good afternoon, sir. This is a very
Yes.
illuminating talk. I wanted to ask you, India has ambitions to grow its share of the global space economy to 10%, as you just mentioned. As a sector, it is dependent on both hardware and software for its success. Now, India is a globally acclaimed leader in the software field. How will this expertise help us gain a competitive edge in the space
Very good.
economy?
Yeah.
And do you see our software advantage translating into focused growth for the software component of the space economy? Please, if you could.
100%. Yeah. See, the last which I space data product and services, which I have said is the area where you need minimum investment. I have shown one simple application from the student, they could solve it. Your observation is very right that we have the talent and we have the companies, they are world leader. We can do certainly in space as well.
Yes.
So we are being approached by many companies, Indian startups and all in space data where minimum investment is there. But we are surprised to see the launch and satellite making application are much higher than application for common man. So wait for next week. We are starting announcing one seed fund scheme for agriculture applications, precision agriculture, and many things will come, marine, urban development and all. So yes, very right on dot your question is. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to leave at 3:40, please, because other people are waiting. Yes, so if it's okay, 5 minutes more.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. So we'll quickly just take one more question. So I'll
Sure.
take Meghna's question.
Yeah.
Sir, I'll go straight to the question. So the FDI policy for the space sector, sir, if you could share, like earlier it used to be restricted, but then it opened up. So what are the new developments and what are the challenges for this, sir?
Yeah, see, shortly you will listen about FDI policy. We have given our the guidelines. It will be much better than previous. And it will be having some autonomous rule component, XX, and YY will be through government rule. So don't worry, we are going to get it soon. Everything is in place and is with Government of India. And shortly we may have good news where this will be open. If you see, it will be better than DRDO, I suppose. We are not supposed to tell numbers because till final approval comes. But yes, it will be much better. So please bring whatever FDI can come to India.
Thank you so much, sir, for your insightful presentation, as well as the answers that you have given to our questions. So I'll ask Meghna to stay back and deliver the vote of thanks.
Okay, we can take one more question, no, Namita? We have 4:45 years to leave.
No, sir said 40, 3 minutes
Oh,
left.
sir,
Yeah,
40?
Yeah.
Okay.
No problem, let's finish it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. I'd like to bring in Swati Chaudhary.
Good afternoon, sir. The space domain by itself is characterized by high investments and long gestation periods for return on investment. So will setting up space technology park solve the challenges of space sector?
Yeah, very apt question. We are also working space accelerator park, manufacturing park. Many states government has come to us where they are giving the facilities and we are helping them to set up labs. However, you need not worry about the more investment because ISRO facilities are at your disposal. Whoever company wants, we can facilitate this facility. You give him at payment basis for this much time. You can go and establish facilities in ISRO campuses. We have done it for one of the company. So talent is required, and the guts to do, yes, I can do. We are here to support to the maximum. That's what shortly I will answer you.
That's amazing, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So now I'll bring in Meghna to conclude. Thanks.
Sir, it's been a great privilege, Dr. Kumar, to have you at our forum. Thank you so much for giving us your valuable time and having this candid conversation with us. So we're going with a lot of takeaways from the insightful presentation you gave us about India's space journey and the exciting predictions for Amrit Kal. Sir, wishing you all the best on your future endeavors at InSpace. And like our Honorable PM, we will surely watch this space too, sir.
Sure.
And a big thank you to both our mentors for their constant motivation and for providing us this unique platform. A big thank you to all the members for your active participation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you,
And
sir.
I'm seeing 89
Thank you,
people.
sir.
Very nice. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure talking to you. Looking forward to see you on InSpace digital platform.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.